Welcome, seekers of greatness, to the Ubermensch channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's both timeless and personal: the power of reflection. But this isn't just any reflection we're talking about. We're connecting it to the profound philosophy of Friedrich Nietzsche and his idea of the Übermensch, or the Superman. So what does it mean to reflect in a way that genuinely changes us? How does understanding our reflection set us on the path to becoming our highest selves? Let's jump right into the heart of it. The mirror of self-reflection. Think about it. How often do you actually look in the mirror and see yourself? Not just the hair, the eyes, or the smiles staring back at you, but something deeper. It's easy to glance, adjust, and move on. But what if that moment in front of the mirror could be the key to something more profound? What do you see in the mirror? Imagine this. You're standing before a mirror, staring at yourself. You might be thinking about that stray hair or a wrinkle that wasn't there yesterday. But what if we asked you to go deeper? What if, instead of just focusing on the outside, you looked for something within? The mirror has been a metaphor for self-reflection for ages, a literal reflection of what's visible, but also a tool for introspection. What are you hiding from? What are you showing the world? Every time we stand before the mirror, it's a small chance to confront our real selves, our ambitions, our regrets, and our deepest thoughts. More than a reflection, how others see us. This idea of self-reflection gets to the heart of personal growth. Imagine that every look, every smile, every frown you make becomes part of your public mirror. Our reflection, in this sense, is built by our choices, our values, and our actions, creating a mirror in the minds of others. The Tale of Narcissus, a cautionary look. Let's bring in a story you may have heard, the ancient Greek myth of Narcissus. Narcissus was a young man known for his striking beauty, but he was also obsessed with it. One day, he stumbled upon his reflection in a pool of water. He fell in love with what he saw and couldn't pull himself away, completely captivated by his image. Tragically, he wasted away, consumed by his admiration. Narcissus' story is a powerful reminder. Excessive self-adoration and surface-level fixation can lead to an empty existence. When we're too focused on what's visible, on the outer reflection, we risk losing ourselves in a shallow pursuit, neglecting the growth and self-discovery waiting beneath the surface. The Übermensch and the power of self-reflection. Nietzsche's Übermensch, the Superman, and the practice of self-reflection as a tool for real, lasting transformation. Nietzsche's philosophy of the Übermensch isn't just a theory. It's a call to reach our ultimate potential by creating our values and breaking free from society's limits. What is the Übermensch? Friedrich Nietzsche's concept of the Übermensch, often translated as Superman or Overman, is more than just a superhuman figure. The Übermensch represents the peak of human potential, someone who has transcended conventional morality and isn't limited by what society expects. This figure isn't controlled by fear, conformity, or insecurity. Instead, the Übermensch creates their values and lives in full alignment with them. Self-reflection, the key to transformation. So how does one get on this path to becoming their version of the Übermensch? This is where self-reflection comes in. Imagine self-reflection as a mirror, but one that goes beyond skin deep. True self-reflection isn't just about admiring what's on the outside. It's about critically examining our thoughts, actions, values, and impact on the world. It's a journey inward that helps us understand where we're living authentically and where we're falling short, avoiding the trap of Narcissus. But here's a twist: not all self-reflection is productive. Self-reflection can be dangerous if it's all about self-admiration. The Übermensch would never fall into this trap. Instead of indulging in superficial reflection, the Übermensch digs deeper, questioning their actions, motives, and the real-world effects of their choices. They use reflection to grow, not to become self-absorbed. The power of critical self-evaluation. The Übermensch takes responsibility. They don't make excuses or seek validation from others. They acknowledge their strengths and confront their weaknesses head-on. This approach to self-reflection allows them to make real changes and live a life that's fully aligned with who they want to become, living in alignment with your highest self. So how can you take steps to embody these ideals of the Übermensch in your own life? Start with regular, honest self-reflection. Set aside time to ask yourself questions like, am I living in a way that reflects my values? What goals are truly important to me? And what changes can I make to become a better version of myself? This practice doesn't just transform the way we see ourselves, it also impacts how others see us. 7 steps to becoming the Übermensch. Transform your life today. 1. Practice mindful self-reflection. The journey to becoming the Übermensch starts with looking inwards. This isn't about criticizing yourself or aiming for perfection. It's about noticing where you're aligned with your goals and values and where you're not. Over time, this daily check-in becomes a powerful habit, one that constantly pushes you to stay true to your potential and purpose. 2. Cultivate intangible qualities. Next, focus on the qualities that don't come with price tags. Compassion, integrity, humility. These are the traits that form the core of your character and leave a real impact on those around you. The Übermensch doesn't just aim to succeed. They aim to grow into someone admirable and self-aware. 3. Reassess your relationship with possessions. Our world is filled with things, cars, clothes, gadgets, that we're told will make us feel successful or worthy. But Nietzsche's Übermensch knows better. They understand that material possessions can be enjoyed, but they don't define who we are. Challenge yourself to separate your self-worth from what you own. Use your energy to build a life defined by experiences, values, and growth, rather than just possessions. 4. Prioritize human connections. Prioritize your connections with friends, family, and even new acquaintances. Your journey toward becoming the Übermensch will be even more meaningful when you share it with others and support them on theirs. It's all about lifting each other up. 5. Create your own values. Nietzsche challenges us not to blindly follow the rules set by society. Take the time to examine your values honestly, then craft new ones if needed. Values that guide you, not just because everyone else agrees, but because they resonate with you deeply. Creating your own values and living by them allows you to lead a life that's genuine, intentional, and true. 6. Embrace continuous growth. Becoming your highest self is an ongoing process. The Übermensch understands that growth is never a finished project. There's always more to learn and room to improve. Take up a new hobby, read books that challenge you, or explore unfamiliar topics. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. 7. Leave a lasting legacy. Finally, think about the legacy you want to leave behind. The Übermensch doesn't strive to be remembered for wealth or power, but for their positive impact on the world and the lives they've touched. Consider the question: How do I want to be remembered? Use this to guide your actions. Align your goals with the kind of legacy you want to create. By doing this, you transform each decision, each effort, into a step toward leaving a meaningful imprint on the world. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, press the subscribe button, and also drop your thoughts in the comment section.